So the video I was going to work on, and I decided to do now, was about Bad Boys 4, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, and it's doing quite well at the box office. I guess some people didn't think it would. I don't know why anybody wouldn't think it would. Most of America still kind of loves Will Smith, even though that whole episode with Chris Rock on the stage, which, again, I'm not a Chris Rock fan. I don't condone black on black violence, no violence for that matter. And I understood where he was coming from to an extent with that, because I don't really care for Chris Rock. But it's so predictable with the Hollywood plantation, because let's be realistic, he did assault a black man on stage. He got his Oscar. He had a great performance in King, but to be honest with you, with me and Will Smith, I think he's what I call a really good actor who's more charismatic and has personality than his actual body of work. I thought Pursuit of Happiness, the one he did with Rosario Dawson, and of course, I think 6 Degrees of Separation. He's probably about 4 or 5 movies that I really would say he showed something. I thought he was flat and Ali to this day. I thought he was all right. I wasn't moved. Liked him in a movie like Hitch. Romantic comedies, middle of the road, or certain things where he's spiritually inclined. But I've always thought that he was charismatic. He got personality and all that. But I didn't always think we've always got the top quality of his acting. So when he does Bad Boys 4, 15, or whatever it is now, those are predictable because they're formula-driven action, which that sells. That sells. And him and Martin Lawrence have credibility and name brand, all that. But remember what they did in The Plantation. Made him do a slave movie last year. That movie went Reynolds rap. And now they came back. They knew Will was going to still sell. And see, he's a good example. Let me just say it like this. I don't know these people, so don't ask me about what they personally. I don't know. I hear things, heard things, seen, things go down. But I'm going to tell you like this. What's the difference between Will Smith and Puffy? And before you come at me and say the Cassie thing and all that, well, Will got aired out by his strange wife. And, she's still lusting after Tupac Shakur. Has been gone for almost 30 years. So in this whole strangeness of parenting and the Scientology, all that goes on. So really, what's the difference between Will Smith and Puffy? And I say that to say this. They can manipulate you if you play the game a certain way to make you not think about the same thing that's going on right before your eyes. So if you got such a problem with Puffy, wouldn't you have a problem with Will Smith? But because it's selling it and marketing it, everything is because Will plays the game. Now, that's not to diss Will. That's not taking nothing from Will, because I've watched his work, bought his music. I think he's one of the most underrated MCs ever. He's charismatic enough to have done TV, film, and music. Not too many people got that on their resume. He was doing it before it was fashionable. Back when he was getting called to sell out, people clowning. He bust his chops. Work hard. However, if we're going to play this game where we're holding so-called the standards of what have you, then really what's the difference between Will Smith and Puffy? If you think about it, with everything that's played out, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes on with you going based on character. But you see, people are selective. That's why if you're going to go after one, you go after others, and then you go on and so forth. People have selective morals and selective vision with who they want to. Because if it's entertainment is going and you can make dollars, we'll look the other way. I'm just going to keep it 100 about that. So, and I said what I said. There ain't no real difference between Will Smith and Puffy. It's just that the selective outrage, aside from, some people transitioning, but let's just keep it 100. They roll in the same circles. There's things that go on. It's just that if you have selective outrage, if you're really that offended, you can see things to be offended by if you choose to. But anyway, it's having a big box office week. So I guess all is forgiven. Think about it. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments. And I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share the video if you like them out. Peace.